You're a mom. You're not going to have hours of the days you can use to plan for homeschool. But you do have 15 minutes. This is how I homeschool with 15 interrupted minutes of the day, and you can too. So first thing you want to do, you want to prep as early as possible. One thing I like is get ready before you have to get ready. And I think that's so true. And it's like you rather be over prepared than not prepared enough. So one thing is I want to have certain things for homeschooling. Now it don't have to be a Pinterest perfect, pretty looking homeschooling area. But I do have things I would like to get. I guess you could call it a wish list. And I have no issue with buying things secondhand. So Facebook Marketplace has been my go-to for everything. Now, yes, yard sales and thrift stores, they're great, but you never know what you're gonna find when you go in there. You have to use gas to go. You just don't know what you're gonna see when you're there, and you have to find the yard sale first. But Facebook Marketplace is very similar to online shopping. So I just get on there, type in what I want, how far I'm willing to drive to get to it. Everything's right there. I just scroll through, see what I want. If it looks good enough condition, then that's what I'm gonna get. My thing is, if I'm buying it used, I want it to look new. So it's a really nice and cheap way to get things. One thing I wanted to get a head start with was getting books for my daughter. One thing you can do on Facebook is join a Buy Nothing group. And that's what I did. And so I was on the Buy Nothing group. I just happened to be scrolling and I saw this box. A woman was giving away a box of free books. And I was just so excited. I was happy. I commented. Like, I was surprised nobody has already taken it. It could have been because it wasn't on the best side of town. So I didn't go by myself to go get it. But I was so thankful to get that box of books. When I actually did like the count of how many books was in there, I think it was like 110. Some of the books did have like writing on it from markers and crayons, and some pages were ripped out of some books. But overall, the books were in great condition. That was really amazing. And like on Facebook Marketplace, you can scroll through, and a lot of people are selling books in groups. So it's not like a store where you just buy one book and you pay $9 for that one book. Instead, you're getting maybe 5 or more books. And it's all just for one price. Like my mom, I remember she had found me some board books. And you know, the thick cardboard books. She had bought some of those. And she only paid, I think, $3. And she got 6 books. That's at minimum how much you would pay at a store for one book. Which you know is going to be more than $3. So that was awesome. So I definitely recommend that. Yard sales and thrift stores, like I said, you don't know what you're going to get, but I wouldn't fully count those out either, because my auntie, she was able to find me one of those square cubby things. And right now I'm using it for books because our current bookshelf we had was horrible, and I'm also looking for a new bookshelf. But I'm using it for that and also storing her toys. But I don't know if later in the future that'll be part of her homeschooling or that'll be in her room. I have no clue. And I'm just so happy to have gotten that. For $10, wow, like that's awesome. That's awesome. Usually if you do buy it straight out the store, it won't come with the storage containers too. So I got a 2-for-1 deal. Can you believe that? Well, I've been checking out Facebook Marketplace in my area. There's been a lot of other people who are homeschooling too. Their children will be like in middle school now, so they're getting rid of all their elementary homeschooling things. Yeah, they're just minutes away from my home. And I did get one thing from her. It was a calendar, but I was sad. I'm gonna admit it. I was sad because I went on there, and by the time I found her, all her stuff was sold. Like the storing, what was it, like a file cabinet storage. I think she had like kids tables and chairs. She had all this good stuff, posters, everything. She had all of that for really good prices that she was just getting rid of, and I found her too late. So all she had was the homeschooling calendar, and maybe something else, but it wasn't nothing I wanted, and I was really sad. So what you can easily do is take some time out of your day, any short pocket of your day, and go on Facebook and look up what you're looking for. And soon you'll start to know what type of stuff you're looking for, and you won't even have to truly search it up. But just go on there, scroll, see what's available, and then go about your day. Because some of this good stuff is going to go quick. So, just check every so often to find the good deals. But you have to use that 15 minutes wisely, because I know when I get on Facebook, I get on there for one thing, forgot what I was on there for because I saw whatever was on my home page. I'm just scrolling through, and I'm like, wait, why was I on there? And just don't get distracted. Go straight there. Use your 15 minutes because you don't have a lot of time. Use your 15 minutes, see what's on there, and keep it moving, okay? Before I get to the next way that you can prep for homeschool in 15 minutes, if you're interested in homeschooling, which you are if you're watching this video, then definitely check out my homeschool laws and record keeping breakdown in the description. It's totally free, and it's going to help you understand your homeschool laws, your homeschool options, and the best ways you can record keep in order to keep yourself clear from any legal confusion. So get it free in the description. The next way I like to prep for homeschool is with the app Canva. So you can definitely use the free version. All you do is go on there. You can easily type in worksheets for children or anything like that, and they'll have different templates and options pop up, and that's what you can download. But you can also go on there and tweak those different worksheets to make it more tailored, whether you're trying to help your child write their name, or different cutout activities, or biblical based activities. You can create your own worksheet from scratch too. So first what you do is look up what your child's supposed to know at each age and grade level. So it could be 2 years old, 4 years old, kindergarten, pre-K, anything. You'll look that up and it'll have a list of what they're supposed to know. And then all you do is start making worksheets that will help your child learn those skills. Or it can accompany you when you're teaching those skills. Those are different activities you can give. That's how you know if your child's supposed to know colors at a certain age, or supposed to know their letter sounds at a certain age. You can help them. You can help create those worksheets now before your child even needs it. You can help create those worksheets. And that's prepping for homeschool, because then once your child is the age that you trying to do the homeschooling, you already have assignments and a curriculum already put together. And that's also where the homeschool laws guide comes into play. This is my 15-minute interruption. That's where your homeschool laws guide can come into play, because if you know that your state gonna have required subjects, or if it don't, you know to tailor different worksheets to make sure you're covering certain things. So that's a great way to know that by the time you're homeschooling that certain age or grade, you already have assignments there, and it's easy to put your whole curriculum together. Because if you are making your own curriculum, think about how if you wait to the last minute to try to make your curriculum, you're trying to make all this stuff yourself. That is going to be stressful. So definitely use these things to prepare ahead of time, as well as getting your supplies and furniture and material, how you're going to store documents and everything you need for homeschooling. Do all that ahead of time so that once you get close, you don't have to get ready. You just doing the little extras and getting little kinks situated and stuff. And use the little pockets of time you have in the day to do it. It might not be an entire 15 minutes uninterrupted, but it could be. If it's not, you might have 3 minutes here to breastfeed. You might have 5 minutes here, they're playing with the toy. Take those tiny little times. It can add up to 15 throughout the day. So definitely get ready now so you don't have to be ready later. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy this one. Bye.